Upon leaving Walmart, I couldn't help but notice a few things that I'd like to share with you. And I want to say it in the nicest way possible, but also be truthful. And I couldn't help but notice the size and shape of the majority of the customers that were in Walmart, and also the energy there and associated with them. It's pretty sad that this is a reflection of the country by large, and by large I do mean large. So I just wanted to talk about and put out there that sickness, disease, and illness are a choice, okay? Sickness, disease, and illness are a choice. They are a vibration. They are a frequency, and you have to be in that mindset of lack and fear and be living in that type of reality to be experiencing disease and sickness. Now, I'm not saying that it's your fault if you're dealing with a disease or a condition that you are struggling with, battling with. I know that most Americans are, and I'm sure that most of you watching this are on some form of medication. And I'm not disagreeing with you that you are sick, but what I'm telling you is that you don't have to be. It's a choice. Now, when I say that, I mean that on the other end, when you talk about health, health is a choice. Health is something that is achieved. You put something into it, you get something out of it. It's as simple as that. It does take discipline, and it does take work, and it does take consistency. And if you're not willing to do that, then you probably are not healthy. And that's just the reality of how life works. And there's no other way around it. There's no magic pill. Okay, I know. There's marketing companies. I know there's marketing teams that work for very, very profitable pharmaceutical companies that have convinced you that there are drugs that make you lose weight, like this one called Ozempic. But terrible, awful for the body, horrible side effects. We don't even know the extent of the damage of this drug, what it will do to us down the road. So please don't take it. It's horrendous. Please don't take it. Getting yourself a tummy tuck, having doctors cut into your body to sew up, to remove part of your stomach to make it smaller, to make you eat less, to help you lose weight. I mean, it's just so sad. We're not meant, unless it's an emergency situation, we are not meant to be cut into, guys. We've been given everything that we need by God, and we've been designed to be healthy. The only thing that makes us unhealthy, except for the very, very, very rare and few circumstances with hereditary conditions, but that even still, that's very, very small percentage. Now you can be born with you can be predisposed to things. You can have certain genes for disease, but they have to be expressed and turned on. And that is, again, leads to the person who is responsible for this body, which is you. You are the one who is responsible for your body. It takes you to mess it up. Our bodies are smart. They know what to do. They know what to do to keep us healthy. They know what to do to heal us. And that's, what does the body do when we fall down and break a bone? It heals, right? It takes time, but it heals. That's how nature designed it. That's how the body works. That's how God designed us. We are the ones interfering with our brains and our intellect and thinking that we know everything. We are the ones interfering with that process. And we are not doing a good job. We are making ourselves so sick. And our children, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to think about our children and the diseases that children are getting. You guys, children are supposed to be the healthiest among us. and our children are getting diseases. This needs to be a huge wake-up call for everybody. We need to do something different. It's so sad. It breaks my heart. I can't even think about it. When I see parents at the grocery store with their kids and what they're putting in their shopping carts, it just breaks my heart. And I notice some people that may come off as arrogant or whatever, or a know-it-all. It's not like that. I literally feel for all these people, and I just feel so like, because of what I know and what I've been able to do in my own life and how I've been able to transform myself and my health, I know what's possible for others. And sometimes when you have all that information, it's not just information, it's life experience, it's wisdom, right? And when you have all that and you see everyone else around you not doing well, it eventually at some point, once you connect to your soul, you feel very strongly about trying to help people, and it hurts when people around you are not doing well. Like, it really, really hurts. And so anyway, health is a choice. Health is achievable. If disease is achievable, disease happens, then health can happen. And I don't know the saying, I don't want to butcher it, but you can absolutely find your way back to health. And it's our food choices, right? That's number one. Number two is the way we live in stress, and lack of sleep is, the other ones. But number one's lack of movement is probably second or third or fourth. But it's what we eat first. And so what I'm seeing, what do I see in these people's shopping carts? The same things when I walk by every single time. When I'm at a Walmart or something like that, number one, it's always processed foods. That's always number one. It's tons of sodas and sugary treats and salt and salty things that are highly processed, right? Breads, lots of bread, lots of that stuff. Just chocked full. Their cart is just like overflowing, chocked to the brim with them, $2.69 loaves of bread, and things that aren't even really food, but at the same time, I understand why people feel the need to buy that stuff, and they've been conditioned to believe that stuff's really food when it's not, and that stuff is what's causing many of their problems and illnesses. And if we can just get people to stop and make healthier choices. And I know all the excuses that I can imagine are coming up in your mind right now, because I've heard them all, and I do have explanations and solutions for all of them, you guys. So it's just, so that's number one that I see in the carts. Number two is meat. I see tons of meat. I see tons of dead animal carcasses in people's carts. That's what it really is. It's not meat. That's just a nice word for what it really is. Dead animal carcasses, all kinds of anything you think of. And that is cancer promoting, clogs your arteries, clogs your body up, clogs your digestive tract up, slow digestion, leads to poor elimination of waste, which causes disease over time when you can't eliminate properly. You're stuffing your body full of cholesterol, animal protein, saturated fat, and dead flesh. It's just, there's nothing good about it. I know that all of us have been conditioned to believe that we need to eat meat to survive, number one. And number two, that it's healthy to eat meat and that we're supposed to eat meat. These are all lies, and I need you to understand that. If you have any inclination to look into that further, don't take my word for it. Please do your own research, but it's there. If you look into it far enough, it's there. So we don't need to eat meat to survive, number one. And number two, it actually does not promote health, it causes illness. So it's the opposite of what they say it's supposed to do. I'm a vegan bodybuilder. I don't eat meat, so I'm able to build, not only survive without eating meat, I'm able to build muscle without eating meat. Number 3 is dairy. I always see lots of milk and cheese and eggs. So dairy and then eggs in the cart. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Please like this video if you like the information I had in the video. Please subscribe to my channel where I'll be talking more about vegan health and fitness. And also too, the next video that I'm going to be posting is going to be all about milk and dairy and the industry and why milk is so bad for you, why you should not be drinking milk. Lots of information there. It will really help you connect the dots. So please check that video out as well. Thank you so much for watching.